Welcome to Whispers in Ink. I am Jennifer. I'm not only here to inspire you. Today we have red, white, and blue card that I hope you find so much fun, but I'm also here to give you permission to try new things. And with that being said, you guys, red, white, and blue is the theme the whole week. We're going to finish out this week with red, white, and blue. But I have some information for you. I'm sorry I'm not live today, but you guys, I blew up the Wi-Fi box. Not intentionally, of course, but Saturday's video upload was such a struggle because the Wi-Fi box was bad. So recording is the way I have to go until the new box gets here, which hopefully should be tomorrow. I hope you guys have an amazing day so far. It is Tuesday, and you guys, I don't know about you, but I've seen some comments about how everybody's loving the red, white, and blue theme. I'm thinking that we're going to do the rest of this week in red, white, and blue, and then we're going to do Christmas in July, the 2 weeks after that. And I have Stamp-A-Stack coming for Christmas Stamp-A-Stack at the end of this month. And I hope that you will head on over to the Whispers in Ink Facebook page or to the community tab, because I will have all of the information located right there. But come on, you guys, let's create and let's see what kind of shenanigans I can come up with today. You guys, we are going to be using the Trucking Along stamp set. I love this little truck. And who doesn't need some sending you sunshiny thoughts? That's what we're going to be doing today. This is also a fun fold idea. And I'm walking away because I forgot my trimmer. And we're using thick white, Poppy Parade, and Blueberry Bushel. I like these colors together. You guys, obviously, I'm using the punch also, and we're using one of these the cute crochet 3D embossing folders, because you guys, my thought is this kind of reminded me of the farm patchwork quilts. Have you seen when you go to a farm and they have a piece of wood with a patchwork quilt painted on a sign that is the quilt symbol for the farm? That's kind of where I'm going. That's kind of what I'm going with this embossing folder. And I thought that it was super fun. I thought that was a super fun take on this embossing folder. So we're going to be doing that. And I will put all of the measurements, you guys, in the comments below. Don't worry. I promise I won't forget. So here's what we've got. We have a 5.5 by 8.5 piece, scored at 4 1/4. And then what I did, you guys, is I took this with my trimmer at 2.5 inches, and I cut to the score line right there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this. I'm putting my score in the groove. Now you could use scissors if you want. I'm funny about doing straight lines because I can never cut straight. And then you're going to take your cutter up at the top, and because you want this top section cut off. And you're going to go all the way carefully down to where you cut first. And look at that. That's our fun fold. Just these pieces. So easy. And then here is the front of our card. So I'm going to take, and this section, remember I said this piece that we cut off was 2.5 by 4 1/4. And I have my patchwork quilty kind of looking embossed Blueberry Bushel, which is 4 inches by 2 1/4. And then this piece is, ruler. It'll be in the comments. I know. I should have popped it up on the screen. I didn't think about it. 2 3/4, the blueberry bushel piece, by 4. All right, so that's going to be our front. Now, I want to talk about this embossing folder, kind of like the zinnia embossing folder, you guys. This one is a 3D, so you get a lot of texture out of this, but you can do the debossed side or the embossed side, and I happen to like the debossed side on this one, so that's what we're going to be using here. I'm going to glue these so we don't lose them. And you guys, I know sometimes I stamp first, sometimes I put my pieces together. I am like that. Sometimes people are very specific. I'm not. So we're going to do that, and we're going to glue this on our bottom. So I'm putting the glue on the emboss side, and this is going to go down here. Let's straighten this piece out a little bit. There we go. All right, now these pieces, this is a 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then this piece, the basic white piece, is 4 by 5 1/4. Simple little reveal on this, and I'm okay with that. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. We could do that. So we're going to do just a little stamp on this down in the corner. But you guys, we can we can cut our truck out of this piece instead of using scrap to conserve paper. So that's what we're going to do. I'm only using the truck part of the punch. I don't need the fenders or the wheels because I don't want red ones. I'm going to put it about there. So we're going to conserve our paper. And gosh, I hope that that was low enough. And it wasn't. Look, see? This is why. I'm going to just use my scrap piece, you guys. I know I could bring it down lower, but I'm okay with the scrap piece. I have a lot of scraps, but if you are trying to conserve scraps, you could make a note. You know, when you put your truck in here like this, take your pencil and put a little line about there, because that's about where you want your truck to be. So, hope that was helpful. And then, because I don't want to make the video too long, you guys. So that's what we need. We only need the truck. Cut that out. And this is going to go on the front. Now, I have my ink already out. I'm going to take my truck, pull in my scrap piece here, and I only want a little bit. Probably about that much, just on the inside for a little something something. And then we're going to stamp our sunshiny thoughts. I love this sentiment, you guys. Who couldn't use a sunshiny thought? So we're going to stamp that. Get rid of our scrap paper. We're done with the blueberry bushel ink, but I'm going to bring in the Poppy Parade ink because that's what color that is, because we need some rust on our truck. So I'm using my Wink of Stella, and I'm just adding what I would think would be a little bit of rust, right? Just like that. Just a little, adding a little bit of character. And you guys, you could do that on here too. I left mine, or I want to leave mine just red. I'm good with red. Poppy Parade. You know what I mean. All right, so this is going to go inside of, or on top of that, and so we won't even see that truck. And then, doo-dee-doo. This is a super thin reveal here, you guys. Super thin. Then this gets glued to the inside of our card. Again, glue. You can use runner if you want. That goes right there. Just like that. So that'll be our inside, and you won't see that truck. So now we're going to take this piece, and I need a road for my truck. You know, it's got to have a place to sit. Now, you could do a knot. You could do a bow. It's your card. Do as you wish. I like bows, so I'm doing a bow. We're tying a knot. Bringing in our reverse tweezers. Just like that. And tying a little bow. I don't want it to be too big because I don't want it to overpower the truck. Still a little big for me. There we go. That's better. Pull our tweezers out. Tighten this knot up. And then we'll trim up our ribbons like that. Oh, you guys, that silver, you get that little bit of white in the middle. So the way that this comes in silver and it comes in gold. What I love about this ribbon, that is solid silver. But if you flip it to the back side, you see that there's some of that white. I intentionally put that white there. And don't comment about my nails, you guys, because they look terrible. Please, I know they look terrible. Okay, so we're going to take our dimensionals and I'm going to put them up here. And then we're going to put some down here because that way then I don't have to worry about going up too high. And we're going to put this about like that. See our fun fold? Just like that. Isn't that cute? All right, so now our truck goes on the road dimensionals. And we're going to flag our ends, both sides. There's one. And here's two. Just like that. And we're going to tuck this down here. Isn't that cute, you guys? And I'm going to do this with glue because I want my truck to stand out. Just like that. There's our card, you guys. Embellish if you wish. You don't have to. You know what would be cool is if you had some crystal effects, you could make that look like a window. That would be cool. You could take, oh, I know what we could do. We could take, oh, this is going to be fun. Our metallic enamel effects in silver. And we could do a little silver hubcap here. And a little bit of silver on the handle. There we go. To make it look like a door handle. And that's going to take a little bit to dry, so I'm glad we didn't think about that until last. There we go, you guys. That is me sending you some sunshiny thoughts today. I hope that you enjoyed today's card. You guys, it's easy, right? I will put all the measurements in the description. I hope you have an amazing day getting crafty, and I so look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.